One area that's had a significant impact on students across Michigan is through the use of OER textbooks. And these are open textbooks, meaning they are not copyrighted or controlled by publishers, but developed to be open and free for everyone to use. I'm Carl Weckerly, the director of Michigan Colleges Online, where I get to work with colleges around the state to support their OER initiatives. So why are they important? First off, because these textbooks are open, students can have access to their textbook on day one and start the class prepared, which we know will help them be successful. So secondly, the free or low cost versions of these texts make them accessible by a larger portion of our students. And the last point is because these texts are openly licensed, faculty can customize the text to focus on the materials most important for their students, giving faculty and students greater control over their curriculum and their learning. As far as our efforts across the state, I'd like to highlight a few figures. 26 community colleges have participated in OER with Michigan Colleges Online over the last year. One of those ways is through some of the professional development sessions we've held. We've had over 300 people participate in our recent faculty to faculty conversations. And lastly, this past academic year, colleges have saved over $9 million in textbook costs, and this continues to increase year over year. And this is an incredible mark that colleges have achieved across the state. So I'd like to go deeper into these areas. To get an idea of who is involved in OER across Michigan, here's a map of the community colleges. And here is also a list of the OER contacts at each of those colleges. We meet on a regular basis, discuss ways to continue to reinforce the efforts around OER. So as I mentioned, one of the activities we've done to support colleges in their OER efforts is to enable faculty to faculty conversations. And this is where faculty who have experience with using or developing OER can talk to other faculty about their experiences. One of the features that worked really well with these conversations is that they were organized around disciplines. So faculty were able to talk to each other about what worked for them in their discipline. And here you can see a site which shows some of the recordings from these sessions. As a result of these efforts at each of these colleges, they have saved students $9 million this past academic year and over $30 million over the past several years. And the savings keep increasing. So while most of the focus has been on saving students money, there's also research that shows OER can affect student success and perception. The first two studies shown here highlight how OER affect grades, drop, fail, withdrawal rates, and completions. And then the next three look at how OER is perceived by faculty and students. The listing of these studies, as well as college contacts, faculty conversation recording, and more is located on the site below. If you want to learn more about OER, reach out to the contact at your institution, or feel free to always reach out to me. So thank you, appreciate it.